Hey everyone, welcome back to MNMMPT NAATI YouTube channel. This is Manmohit. Today I'm covering one of the most requested topic of the PTE exam, and that was what's the best microphone position in the real exam, especially for speaking, reading and listening. We all know that the marks that we get in speaking, they do get allotted in your listening and reading modules as well. So since it's a computer based exam, one thing is for sure that there is no human being involved in your exams checking. So whatever we perform in front of a computer is being evaluated by an automated software. So this is one thing that I always say to all my students, that computer is not going to adjust based on you and your requirement and your voice and pitch and everything. We have to adjust in front of a computer according to computer's requirement. So right now I'm wearing the official headset from Pearson, which is from the Plantronics brand. So in today's video, I am going to demonstrate you and give you a few tips of the things to take care during setting your microphone position right, and few things to avoid as well in the real exam scenario. First of all, let me just clarify one quick question with a yes and no answer. Is there one microphone position for every single person out there? The answer is no. Every single individual's voice, pitch and tonality is different. So would the microphone position be. So basically there are two things that we need to take care during setting our microphone position right. First thing is, when we are listening to our audio back, there should be minimal amount of background noise. Now what happens is, when you're speaking in the exam, there would be obviously other people who would be sitting next to you who would also be speaking at the same time. But we have to make sure that when we are checking our microphone position at the beginning of the exam, there is just a minimal amount of volume of other people coming in your microphone, coming in your headset, just a tad bit, no more than that. Second thing that we are checking at the beginning of the exam is that there is no breathing sound, or we call that as hissing sound, being recorded in your microphone. Now the best way to check these two things are, at the beginning of the exam you do get an interface saying to check your microphone. Now that is one of the screen at the beginning of the exam where there is no timer given by Pearson. So if Pearson is not giving any timer on a screen, even they want you to take your sweet time and check your microphone position correctly. Now one mistake that most of people make at the beginning of the exam is, whenever they get that microphone position, that microphone checking screen in front of them, the instructions will say speak testing 1 2 3. This is what most of the people and students do in the exam. They'll speak testing 1 2 3. They'll listen themselves back, they'll feel that okay, it is sounding good, and they will start with their exam. Just think about it. When you say these 5 words, testing 1 2 3, do I actually need to breathe in or breathe out while speaking these 5 words? Absolutely not, because 5 words anyone can speak by holding their breath. What I want you guys to do in the exam is read out at least 3 or 4 sentences of whatever is given on the screen. Even better, if you have memorized a template of describe image, retell lecture or essay or any other topic, prefer speaking out couple of sentences of your template. If I were you, what I would do is, during the microphone checking screen, I will start speaking out my describe image or retell lecture template. What happens with that is, when you finish speaking one sentence and before you begin the second sentence, naturally you have to breathe in, because you will run out of breath speaking couple of sentences. Now that's the exact thing that we want to check when we check the microphone position afterwards. So speak couple of sentences. Afterwards, when you listen to your audio, if you feel that you did hear certain breathing sound and breathing noises during speaking of the template, that means your microphone position is not at the right position. So right now, as you can see, that's the microphone of my headset that I'm wearing. Now first and foremost, what I always do is, I'll take the microphone and I'll put it right next to my chin here, right next to the chin. And what I'll do is, the steps that I mentioned earlier, I want you guys to practice those steps in the exam. Put the microphone here, turn on the recording, speak couple of sentences of your template. Stop the recording, listen to your audio back. If you feel that you did hear certain breathing sounds after every single sentence, that means this is not the correct microphone position. I'll tell you my microphone position in the exam. I can never put my microphone here because I am a loud speaker. Whenever I speak, I'm speaking in a bit higher volume. If I tell you my microphone position, it's always parallel to my nose like this. So what I do in the exam is I take my hand, I put it on my nose like this, parallel, I take my microphone, put it over there. Once I'm done with that, I'll just lift the microphone slightly up, and that would be my ideal microphone position in the exam. Like I said, for every single person, it is going to be different, but that is the way that we actually check if the microphone position is right or not. Second mistake that most of the people make in the exam is they will bend the microphone like this and they will put it right in front of their mouth. Just think about it. You might feel that when you put the microphone right in front of your mouth and when you speak something out, chances are that you would be speaking more clearly, but that is just the opposite of the word clear. When you put the microphone right next to your mouth or right in front of your mouth, whenever you speak out, you are throwing some air onto your microphone, and that is recorded as background noise for the computer. So this is absolutely wrong. Never ever bend your microphone. It is always going to be straight. Now, for example, if you go and give your exam and you see that there is already someone who has bent the microphone, never ever start your exam. Always make sure that the microphone is straight like this. Make it straight, then start testing your microphone position. Another mistake, and one of the worst kind of mistake, is I've seen few students, what they do is they'll hold the microphone like this and then they will speak. That's the worst thing we can ever do in terms of speaking. If you hold the microphone, you're already jeopardizing the equipment. By holding the microphone, you might feel that you're in more control of the microphone, but that is quite the opposite of what you're doing. Now, never ever hold the microphone. Always leave it free and then test your microphone position. Now, like I said, for every single individual, the microphone position is going to be different. So keep taking the microphone slightly up every time you check your microphone. Wherever you feel that, two things: there is no background noise coming in your headset. Secondly, there is no breathing sound being recorded in your headset. That is your ideal microphone position. Like I said, for me, it's right here in parallel to my nose. For example, if there is some girls out there who are soft spoken, their microphone position might be a bit closer to their mouth. Or there might be few people, especially few guys whose voice is even louder than me, their microphone might have to go even higher. So everyone's position is going to be different, but we need to make sure of one thing, that we are following these basics well, especially when Pearson is giving us the time to check the microphone position at the beginning of the exam. Prefer utilizing that time to check your microphone position, because your entire speaking and some part of your reading and listening depend on where you put your microphone. I've seen many people who straight away jumped from 40-30 in pronunciation to a perfect 90 by just changing the microphone position to the correct optimal level based on their voice pitch and tonality. So I hope this video helped you a bit, especially in figuring out what's the correct microphone position. Do watch this video again and again, understand where your correct microphone position is. Do test it multiple times even before starting the exam. If any of your friends are going to give their exam soon, do share this video with them so that they can also benefit. If you have any sort of questions, do not hesitate to post them in the comment section below. Also, if you guys want one-on-one session with me or Mohit personally, live, we can also conduct them and we can also arrange them. Do message us on Instagram or Facebook and we can take it from there. And anyone out there who is preparing for the NAATI Hindi or NAATI Punjabi exam, we have got the prediction file for 2021 ready for that as well. Again, do message us on Instagram or Facebook and we can again take it from there. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are preparing for a PTE exam, do consider subscribing so that whenever the new videos are up, which are every single week, you would be getting notified about them. Stay safe. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon, and I will see you guys in the next video.